All around?
Everyone to do it?
I'm in if everyone's in.
I'm in.
I'm only doing it if he's doing it.
Gamble it up. One time
I don't care if he does it. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Put the money up.
Will you lay me 3-1?
Just so you know, I did not say I'm doing it.
You did before.
It's late at night, it's after dark, and I'm getting tired.
That's called getting hoodwinked at the poker club.
It all began with a raise before the flop, then a re-raise, a few folds, then a call. Jack 4-10 with 2 hearts hit the flop. Checked, bet, and call. The ace of hearts hits the turn. Bet, and a big raise. Now the real game begins.
Doyle just double-checked his hole cards. It doesn't look like he has a flush.
Chris is showing a lot of strength. He might have a marginal hand.
What's taking so long? Let's go.
Wow, Doyle's doing a lot of talking over there. This could be a bluff.
You make the flush, Doyle?
Chris is fishing for information. He must have 2 pair.
I think you got me.
That's poker, folks.
Welcome to NBC's Poker After Dark. I'm Leanne Tweeden. Tonight, our cash game continues with Phil Hellmuth and some of the guys who like to needle him. Tom Dwan, an online superstar who was going to play Hellmuth in a series of heads-up matches, status of that is still unknown. Antonio Esfandiari, owner of a World Series bracelet and a WPT title. Kenny Tran, who won his first World Series bracelet in 2008. Phil Hellmuth, 11-time bracelet winner. Bob Safai, a recreational player, voted one of the top 20 commercial real estate brokers in the U.S. And Phil Locke, the Unabomber, a high-stakes cash game player. Let's get the cards in the air.
No, he wants
What would Lawton guess on the age you first believed yourself with that hand?
Our usual cash game structure in effect here. $200 and $400 blinds with a $100 ante.
Yeah, but I have the worst possible hand to bet. 10-9 is literally the worst.
It looked like
Phil
Locke had jacks to me. I mean, he
straddled, huh? All right. I was a little too close to folding.
You're going to get creative?
I don't know. I didn't know if it looked believable or not after I was
right. Well, I read you as reading him as a hand that he has to fold.
No, I meant just now. My hand was like out here, and then I saw the straddle. I didn't know if people would think I was Hollywood, maybe.
I just thought your range was super wide against his. He can fold a ton. He's going to fold 80% of what he could bet there. So it just felt like I have to hold on. I don't know.
Okay, did we come up with a lot of
You
things?
almost started. You were on the edge of a lot of this moment.
1,000.
What are we betting on?
How much?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, well, who's thinking it?
I think probably him better.
This yo-yo?
Get likely know nothing.
His number's going to be so off.
What is this for? My number's always right.
Mine's
What you think, yeah, like the camera, you were dead on that one.
That's
$17,000, like $100,000 choice.
That's the only one. It was rigged, too. Kenny paid me
How much do you
$500.
think the most expensive bottle of wine Phil Hellmuth has ever ordered and paid for himself? Not like one of his billionaire friends.
Comp doesn't count?
Comp doesn't count. It has to be
paid for out of pocket.
He's like on a dinner or something, and he just says,
right.
It's a nice
bottle of wine, not champagne.
Does that include bar bills I've had to pay?
Nope.
Does it count if he does it for a wedding?
If he did it for a wedding?
No.
No, it has to be the.
Well, who at a wedding orders a bottle of wine and pays for it? I mean.
No, I'm saying
what
like if he ordered it for a wedding.
Bring your own wine wedding.
No, a gift doesn't count. Ordered it himself.
A gift doesn't count. And drank it himself.
In a situation where he's
somewhere in Kentucky, you bring him in a bag.
I could see some setup where he did it for
let's go.
Okay, and guess what? I'm not in on this one because this, like jackets, is a field where I lack expertise.
Okay, Phil, you're not in. We got it.
All right,
Thank
I got
you
it.
very much.
I got it.
Okay, you have your number?
Yes.
Wait, you understand clearly, right? Like somewhere, order and drink, like room service, dinner, whatever.
Right.
And he was drinking. It's not for the gift, and he didn't
Are
order
we getting
for
a bottle of
nobody.
wine? Or should I get a Crown and Coke? I'll take a Crown and Coke, and I think we're also getting a bottle of wine.
Pineapple jam, too? Pineapple?
How long you been drinking wine?
Rose tequila.
Last couple
I'll do a shot.
year, 2 years.
Rose tequila.
I love tequila.
I'll do a shot of something other than strong.
Tran flops the nut flush draw against Safai.
Remember, I have a red
I'll do a shot if anyone else does.
One bet, one fold, and pot over to
Anyone
Tran.
else does a shot, I'm in.
I'm not drinking shot. It's give me a headache.
Here's the
Our cash game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan, but Chow does it, and he's Chow.
Chow does it.
Louis is pretty good, by the way.
It's alright.
It will burn your...
Yeah, I mean, I've had it a bit.
It burn your...
It's alright.
Burn everything. Actually, pretty good.
Yep. Thanks.
I got a connection. I can buy pretty cheap the whole bottle of 600 bucks.
600?
Yep.
Can I really?
No,
Can I?
Don't abuse it.
I want to get like 10.
You can abuse it.
I send it off for gift
You
for
can't
one.
get a bottle of Louis. The bottle alone empty is worth $750.
I say I can get for 600 Phil.
Oh.
That means I can get for 600.
Okay, I believe you.
You can sell me
I say
for
don't
1,000.
abuse it.
Sell me for 1,000.
Antonio min-raising with his aces. He picks up 2 callers. Dwan's got an open-ended straight draw, and he's going to bet out a turn.
600 bucks a bottle.
Is this binding? Or do you guys mind if I take it back?
Is that a move, saying that?
That might be, but the first part never is.
At 2,100.
Okay.
Like, I'd never angle the first part.
Yeah,
After doing the first part, then I think anything's fair game.
Raise.
I'm the worst. I'm so bad. I'm such a fish. How am I unstuck? I mean, I'm just the worst.
Me, I got you unstuck by calling you with a straight
Look
draw.
how stupid I'm, Helmut.
Go
I'm just
next
so bad.
case.
King Jack.
I fold, whatever.
Offsuit.
I'm just the worst.
Back on Tom Dwan.
But you know what? I don't give up. I come back each day to try and improve.
And he'll make the call.
Where are you?
14,000 back.
14.5.
No help for Tom on the turn. He checks to Antonio.
$32. I pay 20.
Yeah.
Antonio's measured out some chips, but has not put them in the pot yet.
Right? No.
He doesn't look comfortable at all with his aces here.
I believe you. It's just hard to do.
I know.
Not everybody has your friends.
Okay.
Tom Dwan's unpredictable style of play clearly factoring into Antonio's decision to check the turn. And now 4 to a straight on the river.
Also a good point.
Yeah. On his stupidity too. I heard a story. It was dumb. Bad.
Check. I was calling you. Check.
I got it.
Thought I was gonna get a bet out of you.
How did that pot get so big?
Dwan thought about betting the end.
Did you? I thought you straddled.
But instead, both players checked. Antonio takes it down.
Ah, I did not know that.
Waiting for his man down here to jack it up with King 10 of clubs. That's what I had. That's how bad I play. I mean, what am I thinking?
Antonio.
Oh, check on the turn.
Durr's the first guy I've ever seen who slowed you down, Antonio.
The Helmuth Bash continues when we return to the desert. Back inside the Golden Nugget and our exclusive poker room.
3 times Durr called him down with bottom pair, and now Antonio.
There's only 3 people, right? Is there anybody else?
When did I try and bluff Durr 3 times?
I don't know.
I don't know about that, but...
Didn't he call you with bottom pair once?
Was that me or Phil?
Both of you.
Me, I fold.
Well, he might have had middle pair against you.
Not that I remember, but I don't know. I don't remember anything.
It's that hand no
That's not
action
true.
on the turn, right?
Check.
There were ways I could have won the pot.
All in, I don't call.
Locke's turn to play aces.
30-something.
After his good buddy Antonio just played him.
You don't call 37.
And this time Antonio with ace-king.
40.
Queen on the river.
You call?
He calls all of it.
10-4.
He puts in a huge re-raise to 10,400. This doesn't bode well for Antonio.
What did I say? I said I was going to bluff you for 22,400. I think that's what I said. $100 more from this. I just want to make that equal that. And this should be 22,400 as predicted.
Raising 22,400 more.
Locke has been proclaiming that he's going to bluff Antonio in a pivotal spot at some point in this cash game. And he's even gone so far as to remind Antonio of that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please lock the door.
Game is on.
I can't even enjoy my little 10,000 victory. I gotta just next hand, you know, give it up.
And finally, that you missed a $15,000 bet on a turn. Again, there the hand before. That adding to the equity. There. How did you get him to check on a turn with that hand? To you, with the whole world out there. So sick.
All sorts of psychological warfare in these two's past.
$21.
22,400.
Locke begging for Antonio to put some more chips in here. No dice, however. And Locke takes it down.
Half your money back. You got a free roll on me having.
I'll bet you I had ace-king, Phil. I'll give you 100 to 1. You want that?
No.
Okay, well.
No, I mean, you might have misread your hand. I mean, that's what I have to hope for, right?
As he's done with a great deal of consistency so far in this cash game, Phil Hellmuth limping with a big pair.
It's just so sick. Like, you have to get aces, and, you know.
Especially from early position.
I thought about going broke there, Phil. That would have really hurt. If I shove and you just insta-call. And
staying true to his desire to set a trap for someone.
So high, they're tipping over.
The whole, like, how much did I say I was going to bluff you for?
Yeah.
Might have given it away.
Antonio checks the nut flush draw. Hellmuth doesn't bet his overpair. It gets checked all the way around, and Antonio's made the flush on the turn.
That's the math. You play with me enough. You know what? I'm putting in 22K after raise, 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 raise. They went raise, raise, raise. That was the third raise for 22.
Hellmuth keeping the pot small, just calls. And the ace may save Phil some money on the end here.
Not so much aces. Queen 4 diamonds, but now I'm unstuck.
Like $1.6 million pot with Bobby.
Oh, ABBA. Brian Townsend.
Yes.
SB Rugby. Oh, I should have thinged.
Hang on.
Oh, whoa, sorry.
5-8.
Sorry, guys. It looked like it was Phil's. I'm sorry.
Raise it up.
Yeah, Brian.
Trapper John MD, raising it up.
10 more.
I like it. Save me money.
Don't trap
It's a
me
game
this
we
hand.
play, huh?
I had 9 high.
It is a sick game.
And 9 6 of hearts.
But it's a great game, too.
I recall that.
Oh, I'm not saying sick in a bad way.
Hellmuth taking out his frustrations on Sapphire Straddle. Looking for action in Las Vegas? The Golden Nugget has all of your favorite games. From loose slots to a newly renovated poker room, the Golden Nugget is your destination for gaming and entertainment. We return to Las Vegas with more Poker After Dark.
No, I don't care. That'll be good.
Hellmuth and Dwan, the two big winners in the game. Lock about even, and the others all stuck.
The draw, so I wasn't out yet then.
Oh, King Knight of Hearts.
Kenny, have you ever played $1 million pot?
Don't try to guess every hand, because you're telling these guys every time I have a hand.
Have you ever played $1 million pot?
I don't have that kind of money, buddy.
I know you have, obviously.
Over that.
I would guess
Are you
that.
crazy? You know how much $1 million
What's the biggest pot you ever
Are
won?
you out of your mind?
Me? 1.2.
$1 million is the number 1 and 6-0.
I got it in bed.
That's like
I know, yeah, I would guess. 2.
my whole dream. I dream for $1 million.
Me and the boys with the television show.
And
wow.
the sickest part about that? This one guy kept running over me.
$1 million? That's a lot of money.
Antonio fires a bet and takes the pot.
Have you ever seen $1 million before?
No.
You were up that?
No, I was.
Go how much?
You were down that?
And I turned it into one.
I think only three views in the table.
So you won the pot.
I then I went after.
You want 10 grand?
1 to 1 to 2, 2 to 1 3, 2 to 6, 6 to
I don't
8.
think you feel like I was seeing
What was the hand?
Kings.
Yeah, he won a celebrity tournament.
Ace Jack. Jack came up on the flop.
And he wrote it to stardom.
Ace 7
Check.
versus Queen 10.
Keep that.
Flop 48-52.
I raised 100. So he thought I was.
Currently over $1 million at the table.
No. 5. You heard about that, right, Ken?
Which one?
Against that one guy? The big pot? When I was down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to say the name.
I don't know how many checkers are out there, but it looks like around 20. It was going to cost you 2 to collect 20. You don't have a 10 to 1 hand? You're the best kid.
He's just that
You're
good.
the best. I would get yelled at and berated for like 4 hours with that check.
Dwan's deuce is the best hand on the flop.
I try to play my hand. It never comes in.
Is that your hand again?
And suited, too.
He's folding.
I folded a 6. 6 deuce.
I'll bet you didn't have 6 deuce.
I had you.
Would you?
Get pocket deuces.
The deuces. I had an
I'm only going to do this one more time. Nobody else is doing it. So this is the last time. 100%. I'm directing this to you drinkers down there. I'm the only one doing this.
All right, Bob.
You know what you should do?
It's yours if you get it.
You do a Mississippi straddle because you know he's going to fold.
Oh,
You
okay.
should
I'll
go
do
to
that
1600.
instead. I'll do that instead.
What's a
Just do it, and if he folds, it's live.
1600.
It's called. That's called actually
a sleep.
A sleeper.
Sleeper, yeah, that's fine.
If I fold,
Sleepers
it's
are
live.
accepted. No one's objecting.
We all know what it is. If he folds, it's another straddle.
I'm pretty
if he
sure I don't
plays,
want
it's
to
not.
See? There you go. It's live.
That's correct. It's called a sleeper. For you people at home, what's happening is I didn't want to straddle.
You could be at home.
Tom sleepered it.
How about you?
Means if I fold,
I decided not to be a nit and threw out the money.
He's an internet bajillionaire. What? I'm just immortal, you know.
What is that?
And now it's going to cost me $1,600. Maybe I'll have a hand though, or maybe I'll just throw in money without one and Antonio will fold. All right, what am I going to do here? You have like 100-ish,
those roses on
roughly.
Antonio's shirt,
I haven't seen the hand,
play a
but
guy
rough
with
guess.
roses on his shirt.
150, 100. All right.
54,000, how much? I just gotta reach down and do it. 54K. You're gonna be sick. 38. You're like, oh, it's only 20, whatever more. I like your call. 54. And then you puke when you see it on TV and the whole thing. It's just like sweet on 35 levels. You know.
I raise.
Raising.
Out of the sleeper blind, Tom Dwan is re-raising Antonio.
I'll tell you this, he may have, but there are nights where he doesn't for a long time straight.
12,700.
Neither Antonio or Bob have a hand worth calling with.
Come on. Keep giving this guy every hand. Raising it. Let's see a flop.
But that won't stop Safai.
Got a big hander?
Somewhere between 60 and 80, something like that. I mean,
somewhere between 60 and 80. Closer to 60 than 80.
Sure. Works for me.
Yeah.
The Safai Dwan grudge match continues.
Check it.
This hand, this was 10,000. 5 more chips. How much is this? 50? 75, 100, 120.
Tom bets less than half the pot. Bob doesn't connect, and he...
Restrictive kind of issues.
Oh, I straddle. I haven't seen yet. Everyone okay?
That's fair. I see that you haven't seen it. I know that's true.
Set the trap, Philly boy.
Set the trap. He's out there in the woods. He's got his fur trap.
You know if you raise it
Daniel
now, you can't
Boone,
have
step
anything.
aside. Here comes Phil Hellmuth.
The true
falling
trap
right
has been set by Kenny Tran here.
This is a must
Please raise
6,200.
it up a little, Derek.
It's a 6,200 for sure.
About 2-3 dimes is perfect.
6,200, kid.
I check.
I'm telling you, anyone makes it
Don't tempt
62,
me like
especially
that.
us two. It's all over. Problem is, I can't
You didn't
make
want
it
it this
62.
time.
Dirk calls.
But you still probably would have bit.
5 players.
Phil Lock flops an open-ended straight draw. Kenny Tran way out in front.
I checked.
3,000.
What does it take? There's a song like that. What does it take? Here?
Board pairs on the turn.
No, I'm saying, because he was thinking so long.
Who? On this hand?
No, on your hand. He was
I had King 8 of 9.
Lock checks again, back over to Kenny.
I wasn't.
had like...
I wasn't happy to be re-raising. But with stacks set up, I think I had to. If Bob was a little deeper, I would have just called, obviously.
Tran takes his time and eventually bets 7,000.
As it was, I was puking everywhere. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if I folded. If you see my hand, I'm probably folding, but it's not 100%.
You're never gonna... If I re-raise, you're not gonna call. Come on.
I'm being honest, that's not 100% I fold.
I believe it's not 100%, but I think in the end you're gonna fold.
Yeah, if you know...
Luck looked like he was thinking about a check raise, but instead folds, and Kenny picks up the pot.
I didn't think I could get that one through. I was like, you know what? There are times where I can get it through. It just didn't feel like
Kenny may have been trapping more than me. I just had the medium pair.
That's the last thing. I was like, why don't I just save this 30,000?
He may have had the big pair. There are all kinds of traps being set there, Dirk.
Kenny can have ace-10 there. I don't know.
What did you have, Kenny?
I had 2 kings.
Did you show, or? No. Oh, sorry. Never mind then.
He said he had 2 kings.
Sorry.
I did have a medium pair.
I say I had 2 kings.
I believe you. This time.
I just felt like I couldn't get it through.
I can't lie on television.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I thought you showed after a river bet.
Second time Antonio's picked up aces tonight. Not a fan of the trap. He puts in a raise.
Come out on a couple of streets and really been sad at the end.
You get a call there, Phil. I had 2 red king. I'll probably call you. I'll probably share with you.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like it would have worked now because you would never say you had 2 red kings if you had 2 red kings.
He's the sickest, though.
I could have got it through.
It is on television, so.
Safai makes a flush on the turn.
Supposed to make up some random thing.
No, I know that, but people lie a lot less when it's on television.
It's amazing. I know. I've noticed that. I lie the same amount.
Yeah, but
it's not really lying. It's
but you don't even. We don't even ask you, Phil. It's like you just volunteer, and then you volunteer again and again. Okay, Phil.
Antonio quietly check folding aces. Back with more from the Golden Nugget after this. It's time for more of NBC's Poker After Dark.
It's fairly... There you go. Can you transfer it's fair?
I'm in. If you want to bet, I'm in.
No, I'm
you
not,
and I
I'm
are
not
doing
betting.
It. No, I'm not doing it without you. I go down, you go down.
What is it? Tell me what it is. Maybe I'll go down with somebody.
The age Kenny Tran first relieved himself.
Oh, jeez.
What Phil Hellmuth thinks. Let's see what Phil Hellmuth thinks. Hellmuth, can you get that number in your head?
When he finally did, his self-esteem went really high up. And I think it was around 7. I'll take 8. I'll take 8.
8?
8.
1900.
Oh. Same time he learned how to ride a bike.
I learned how to ride a bike a little bit earlier than that.
Older than 8, really?
No.
Wow. So you're smacking it before you ride a bike? That's unbelievable. I never heard of that. Oh, look at, there must be some hands. Everybody got quiet.
Yep, everyone's like trying to connect with the flop.
The trapper's out.
The trapper, they got like 5 trappers out here.
Antonio's got an overpair. Tran with the open-ended straight draw needs one of Antonio's 9s to get there.
Wow.
Safai with the gut shot straight draw.
Tom? Oh, you have a hand? Sorry.
Fold.
Oh, no, I was just, we got to come up with more log material because we're like, the energy's low and my brain is like kind of fried right now because I'm so relieved that I got unstuck. You guys are smart. Come up with some...
It's tough, man.
It's hard.
Do you need a Red Bull? What do you need?
No, I need these
How
guys.
many Red Bulls have you had lifetime?
Lifetime Red Bulls.
How many does...
Lifetime...
How many does Kenny think you've had?
Lifetime vomits. How many times?
Ooh, I like
including sickness and over drinking, everything.
Right. I like it.
Lifetime vomits. That's a good one because it's going to be like it's going to be between 1 and 100 every time.
Yeah. I think it's better if it's someone else.
Oh yeah,
because
no.
For me, it's like
you and Antonio can do it up over.
What'd you say? Oh.
You and Antonio should bid on Helmut. How many times Helmut is?
Nice answer.
No, it's how many. Sometimes somebody thinks. Right. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll figure it out at the table. There's something in there.
I like it.
Antonio can figure it out.
All right, we got a good one.
Safai spikes an ace on the river and picks up that three-way pot.
In your life, have you gotten sick?
Somebody has to think it. Like how many times do you think? How many times do you think Antonio's
okay, yeah.
thrown
How many
up?
times do you think Helmuth got sick?
Thrown up.
Thrown up.
I thought you meant.
Why is that so? You guys came back like it was so good.
I think it's pretty good.
Came up.
I didn't think it was going to be good.
I bet you the audience thinks it's dumb.
What is that?
You want to bet that?
It's not a good one. I know.
I mean, you guys can bet it.
The other one
I
was
think
Red
it's
Bulls.
just not entertaining.
Yeah, what's an entertaining one? I'm asking you guys to dig.
You guys both came back so like charged. Oh, we have a good one. How many times you got sick? Who cares how many times I got sick?
I think it's kind of cool.
I bet you Kane doesn't think it's cool.
Ken is angry. 15.
Did Helmut just leave? Okay, over under how long he's gone.
What does Antonio think?
No, just yeah. Over
8.
I have a number. Hold on, let me get locked.
Overhand?
Okay, you have to lock it up
I got it.
before.
It's locked in.
Right. Now it doesn't matter if he comes right back.
Right.
Okay, we'll go 500.
Yep. I'll go 8 minutes.
I'm gonna go 9, and we. Oh yeah, we don't have to measure it. This is great. It's just what he locked in his mind. I'm gonna go 11 minutes. And up. 11 up.
You won't be back
I'm
for
gonna
11
go
minutes?
13 minutes.
Anything?
17 minutes.
It's all you. Sold.
3.5.
3.5 minutes?
3.5 minutes, yeah. I mean,
I didn't want to go 13.
I thought he was going for an hour or something.
Yeah, I didn't want to go.
Why would he
13
leave
at
for
all,
an
bro.
hour? You're
Ship 500.
Where do you come up with these numbers?
I gave 500 to Tom Dwan for failing to know how Antonio perceives Phil Helmut's disappearance. Well done, kid. You took my money.
I would have called.
4-8 offsuit. It was offsuit.
You know what I had?
We should
A
have more
straight
drinks
draw,
coming,
had
man.
the ace.
I would love another drink.
Can we have more drinks?
Looks like it's time for another round. Players feeling a little parched. Over $1 million on our table. Back with more cash game action right now.
Remember that flop that came up, Jack 7-6? I almost pushed it all in. I had 5-4 clubs and turned the club.
Phil Helmuth, big winner in the game tonight. He's chosen to take a break from camera time, uncharacteristically.
Okay, just make it over under bet on when she's
guess.
coming back with the drinks.
No, you guess which hand she's gonna guess. For 500. Right or left hand?
Yeah, but you could, at that point, maneuver your hands. You're Tom Durr.
Yeah, but she's making money out of it, so I feel like I can't maneuver it too much. Plus, I'll try not to. You can have it in your hand if you want.
All right.
Maneuver what?
But no rigging.
You do.
Okay.
But
For 500.
500. Okay.
Right or left?
I'll bet she picks.
Open-ended straight flush draw for Phil Locke.
All right.
Open-ended straight for Bob Safai.
I'm gonna put the 100.
And he'll pump $7,000 out there.
Double root.
Oops, that's rickety. I'm putting this.
He loves to waste time, Kane.
I know.
You know that.
And you know, some guys are stuck. How much you just said?
It's a raise.
It's a raise.
It's a big
It's like
raise.
100,000 roughly.
Locke with one of the clumsier raises in the history of poker.
He shoved, basically.
80,000 more for Bob to call.
Huh. Wow.
Safai not afraid to get it in there with a draw. But this is a ton of money with 6-7.
The weirdest race, huh?
I didn't hear, but I'm sure I'd say the same.
The ace deuce of clubs or something?
100,000? Yeah, I got it.
All right, let me see the cards. Put the cards out here because I want to see the next card. Come out. Oh, God. Wow. Hmm? Yeah, on the turn.
You can deal me in.
Nice hand, Phil.
Bob asks for a rabbit hunt.
You could have got another 25,000 easily.
The turn would have given Locke a flush.
I got 2 red queens, and if you have a flush draw, I want to put it in.
Wow.
I know the 2's a good card for me. I don't put you on a flush draw, actually, after you fold.
Wow.
Based on the nature of the raise, Locke clearly had trouble with Legos as a youngster. And based on his comment regarding the hand, a little trouble with the truth.
Well, I'm going to stay out now? Wow.
Queen 10 of clubs, Jack 10 of clubs, 6, 7 of clubs.
2 queens, 2 red queens, he said.
He said.
And I believe him, yeah.
No chance. 0%.
Did you have a hand?
No. I mean, I had folded it.
All sorts of
When you
percentage,
raised
yeah.
the hand,
I believe you.
There's no way. It's
Why would he lie?
0%.
I lie all the
on
time.
TV. It's going to be on TV.
0%.
So what?
Oh, you would lie, huh? Well,
0%.
I lie about 80% of the time.
0.
you lie about 80% of the time?
At a poker table.
Oh, I thought you meant in life.
No. Just at a poker table.
Great. It's a good place to be, lying.
It's not. No, it's a poker game. What? When you find out, you find out. I didn't have to tell you right now just because it's
right on the TV.
Just because it's on the TV, I have to tell you now. Why can't I let you guys wait and see? What, I'm supposed to just give you my game right here?
No, it's not that. But you have to understand that's what it's.
I'll do it at the end of the night.
People like you. Your fan.
Kenny, I'm gonna tell him at the end of the night, of course.
They look at you.
Who do you think your biggest fan is, Jennifer?
Yeah, for sure.
And now she thinks
she thinks she can play poker.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for tonight's edition of Poker After Dark, the cash game. Come back tomorrow night to see what happens here in Las Vegas. For Ali Najad, I'm Leanne Tweeden. Good night.
Tomorrow on Poker After Dark, the cash game.
By the way, I think Phil's more famous.
God dang it, give me my hand back.
But it's hard, because I don't have the nuts.
You mean you don't have the nuts like the nuts?
Poker After Dark accommodations provided by the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas.